roll it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way with Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. What's up? You're the first one here. For being early. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared all of the poems were. Wait, shit, my bad. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. Why is there no music? Is that just me? I don't think it's just me. But, fuck it. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So, that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that but suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Yeah, Chris, what the fuck? That was rude as hell. I don't know what she was thinking by saying that. Goddamn, police. I didn't do anything wrong. Shit, alright. Only because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You take a little responsibility for her, Krisa. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like the bad guy here. It really does. What the fuck? But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. That sounds creepy as fuck. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? It came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help out people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem was neatly printed on its own page, giving an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they were performing on our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out. Okay. That's not creepy at all. Get out of my head. Oh, there's a percent sign I didn't read. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. God, that is unsettling. Ah, what's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Krissa? What's wrong? Nothing. The film feels completely different from anything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. Oh god, is some shit about to go down. I don't want it to, but I feel something coming. Kappa, but now's not the time for Kappa. God damn it. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. Not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be different. They have always been different. And that's all she needs. And what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. I don't like where this is going! Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up from her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter a room like this. Is it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh, I fucking knew it. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What? What the hell is my response? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? Shit took a goddamn turn. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. I don't know how to feel right now. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I'd be there for her. I told her what's best and everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what have been pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the lecture club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can resent and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful, and no, fuck. This is where the game gets meta and shit, isn't it? Because this is... Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do that what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. Never, 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 never. End. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Okay, so I have to think about this because I obviously can't fucking... I can push play again, but I don't trust the way that shit looks. They brought up it saying that this isn't a game I can just reset and try my choice over again. Do I have to go back to the first days, or... What the fuck? Hold up. Give me a hot second real quick. Okay, I apologize for this slight inconvenience. I'm just trying to figure shit out. Okay. I'm sorry I'm talking to my Discord peoples because I need... You know what? I should probably, you know, put... I'll be right back up. Death. Alright, pretty much the only thing I can think of, I guess, at this point is loading the game. And because I'm pretty sure I might have saved it before she confessed to me. Maybe. I could be wrong. But if I can... Maybe if I accept her confession, then she'll stay alive and it'll make her happy. Alright! This game just got a whole fucking lot more interesting. Alright. Fuck it, we're going back in this bitch. We're gonna go to an older save. Wait. File error, character Sayori. The file is missing or corrupt? You save corrupt starting a new game. Are you fucking kidding me? I have to go through this again? Fuck, alright. This is gonna be one hell of a game. Oh boy! I'm going right ahead. I suppose that's just a big what the fuck now. I see an annoying running... Oh shit. Okay, there's still actual reading to do. Okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Again, that's Sayori. That girl... Blah, blah, blah. That would be Sayori. Okay. This is getting weird as fuck now. This is meta. Cool. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. So wait, her file's missing. So what the fuck is gonna pop up when she pops up? You know, the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. Oh, this is about to get weird. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more, she would more frequently, and I would just get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase me down like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw it and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh fuck, what's gonna happen? Ah! What the fuck? It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content getting getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in the way. Girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, as it over, and it's over before I know it. After packing up my thing, I stared blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Kristoff? God, the fucking... Wait, what? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in that class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me genuinely fills in the little. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you can check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all these politics around other major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budgets and publicity. Fuck. Reading, not strong suit. I are bad at is reading English. And how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy that make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Okay, literature club. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not really boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Yeah, Fusta, I'm fucking playing the game now. That shit caught me off guard as shit. Yeah. Did Monica say she? Huh. Hey, Kristoff, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you can do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Kristoff, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll go look for materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly followed Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but generally used for third-year classes and activities. Toshi, you're 2 streams late. You could have asked me that like 2 days ago. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. I brought a guest with me. It's getting creepy. Fuck yeah. I should have played this during like October. I just didn't know what kind of fucking game it was. I guess? God damn it! We were getting so far with Yuri too. I'm kind of a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, Toshi, welcome! You came to the day the game actually started, apparently, by Fusa's words. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Nasuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Krisa. You know how much cool that would have been, Fusa? It's been dark as fuck. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Do I have to read all this again? You guys already saw me read all this before. Shit. Let me guess. Monica's boyfriend, right? Oh, what? No, I'm not. You'll be fine. Nasuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name apparently Nasuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Nasuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears to be comparably more mature than timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Nasuki. Yeah, nice to meet both of you. Oh, thank you for that advice, Boost. I'll look out for that, actually. So, I ran into Kristoff in the classroom, and he decided to come back and check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't you tell me that... Wait, didn't you tell me to let me know advice before you brought someone new? I was going to go... Well, you know... Sorry. I didn't forget that. It just happened to run into him. In that case, you should at least make some tea, right? I should make some tea. Fuck. Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Krista? The girls have desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Nasuki sit across from each other. Feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Fuck. Not many people are very interested in putting out all in the effort into something brand new. especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. It's hard to work to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more fun or important. Fuck. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Nasuki? Well, I guess. Nasuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Shuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You can keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea always help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Kristoff, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I really don't have a good manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Nasuki head slightly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking and see Yuri sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually build up a deep, complex fantasy world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story with a foreign world is equally impressive. Yeah, we've heard this all before. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about what she was reading. Seemed like she was there, but timid her. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements that immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can descriptively... Yep. Horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I could relate to in the minimal level. I didn't expect that from you. It suits your personality. Is that so? Really? But the real world for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Nasuki's eyes been darted over at me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind in the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give me that back. Fine. Nasuki, you write poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Nasuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Nasuki feels. Sharing that level of writing makes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even in the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if we share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should all probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I needed to do my best to nurture this club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it's good to take a step. It seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Kristoff? Hold on there. Hold on. There's a problem. What's that? Now we reach the most important topic. I bluntly come out forth and say the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, sorry, I thought, the girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Kristoff. The thing is, we do not have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting anyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, writing a poem is what I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club! I'm sorry. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Krista? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me there for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I would be super pissed. Kristoff, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to make you to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looked at me once more. Kristoff, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing? I can already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continued their chit-chat as Yuri cleaned up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room, and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth. The three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll give it a chance to grow have the chance to go closer to these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of the circumstance and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Fusta, what do you know? That worries me because I read that and then it said it's gonna be fun. Oh boy. Sure, let's read it. Can you hear me? Ah, son of a fuck. Oh, this game's gonna get good, I could already tell. I'm still going for Yuri, so fuck it. Secretive, disoriented raindrops, pendulum, feather, sauce, lava, flower. Fuck it. Days, games, skirt, question, whistle, intellectual. Nafusa, I'm actually not sure about that, so it's gonna be an experience though. Broken, cheer, warm, prayer, ocean, marriage, breathe, shame, sadness, shame. Inflate, landscape, laugh, waterfall, massacre, nature, ensign. Awesome, daydream, determination, sparkle, nimble. What up, CJ? I see you with the pussy. Vanilla, daydream, awesome. What the fuck? Skipping. Downhill, unending. Cute, universal, uncontrollable, judgment, singing candy, loud, anxiety, clumsy, heartbeat, play, heaven sent, precious, valentine, insight, destiny, strawberry, meager, vivid, defeat, treasure, summer, passion, vacation, vibrant, whirlwind. I was gonna say it's lit, but it really isn't. Hi again, Krista. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Yeah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already heading out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Thanks for keeping your promise, Krista. Oh wait, shit. That kind of creeped me out for a second. I'm like, what promise? But everybody's just glad I came back. Whew. I don't know what I was thinking, but I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you are not accustomed to it. Oh boy! Oh come on, it's not like he deserves any slack. You had, you already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What the fuck? I can't read that. From out for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. What the fuck? Nasuki finds himself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Nasuki plops back to her seat. I'm sorry, Chris. We'll make sure you put your comfort first, okay? Now, Yuri shoots Nasuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you may take an interest and pick up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Oh yeah, I know. It was just weird because that's the first time like a character just stood inside a read box, like a read box or something. I wasn't expecting it. But, yeah, I know. You know how long this actually took me to find when playing it before? Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean like that. If you don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just wanted to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help get you started with something I like. Reached to the bag and pulled out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read and it'll keep your attention. Yeah, I know what book it is. Discuss it if you want. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Yep. She even picked a book that I might like despite me not reading that much. Yay, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. I look forward to hear what you think about it. Not everyone settled and I expected Monica to kick off some schedule activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already looking buried in her book. I can't help but notice the intense expression, like she's waiting for this hand. Meanwhile, Nasuki is rummaging around her closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad distracting her from reading her book. And I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looked the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she's only looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Oh god, we have to start this all over? Had so much progress in this. God damn. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing that I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have really noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Uh-huh. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Uh, well, you know, I stopped it yesterday. It's not what I meant. I mean, it just happened to buy two of them. I see. I'm speed reading at this point because we've been through this. There's something fairly obvious that you're not telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad you to hear that. Once it starts to pick up, you'll have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I'll look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Mavic. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And then the people trapped inside have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse when they start to they selectively breed people by cutting off their limbs and infecting them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like there's gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Not a fan of that sort of thing, Grisoff. No, not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and electric on the outside, but in her mind seems to be the complete opposite. It's just that kind of story. It's the kind of story that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things just happen, not just to someone that wants to be evil. Because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Oh boy. If true, I'm just... Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. So I'm sorry. Oh god. Dog, no. I'll be right back. My dog wants to go outside. Alright, my bad. I'm back. I'm back. I don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like a book and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body... Hold up. Fuck, I really wanted to read that. Okay, I need to be prepared to read really fast. Alright. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I say anything strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't know what to think. I'm sorry, don't need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? Yo, my fucking god. What? What? I didn't get scared. What are you talking about? I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? I mean, you seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, you just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Alright. I'll open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It is as I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, but maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye, and I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. Alright, Fusa. Toshi? Shit is getting kind of creepy, and I'm not gonna lie, I got scared just a tiny bit. But what? I glanced over, and it looks like she's reading from from my book instead. Sorry, I was just breathing in a bit of body. Fuck! That is going too fast, and it's definitely some dark shit. Yeah, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against yours, and I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. And once we lean a bit closer, our shoulders almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead of using my right hand to hold the book, I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah. I do the same thing with my right arm on the side of the book, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri's side is under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Fuck. I clicked the wrong thing. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh yeah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over to Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know I don't know I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? So don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks when I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page all feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things and says that a lot, and things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. Oh boy. See, Yuri, you were the bae a couple hours ago, but you're getting kind of creepy now and I don't know how to feel about it. Yuri, you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Don't push it. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Kristoff, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just doesn't... Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be gone a while, so I just figured we'll get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up and make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Wow. So we're basically down 2 girls now. What the fuck? Fuck it. Let's go to Nasuki because fuck it. Actually, Nasuki, I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. What in the entire fuck? Okay, we're moving on. First off, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me not to believe? You expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort into it. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each our own, I guess. Anyway, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Monkeys can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be so sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of writing poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. It's like setting up for a rhyme at the end. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it meant. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nasuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that from her. Oh boy, Monica, let's have some strange times here. Hi, Krista. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll still be afraid to bring things up, but I'm much better off going, just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kristoff. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's the sort of berry we'll have to climb, and we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. Huh. Great job, Kristoff. I was going to ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something this deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put some effort in. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked. Anyway, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Well, writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. So I don't mean that like in a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time on her own, in her own head, that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she used to being so indulged like that. She must have really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming out a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she'll end up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took a little time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I feel confident that I feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Hey, at least it's the same poem, so I don't have to read them again. So, what did you think? Huh. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to be asking for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, it's kind of like the style you've pretty been popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. And what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Empathy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's all kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you fix a writing, sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on specific points. So if you try hard enough to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. You'll just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri, what's good, baby girl? As Yuri reads the poem, her eyes lighten up. Her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri's first cover her mouth, but then ends up covering up her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your imagery and metaphors indicate that you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Welcome back, Fusta. Huh. Yuri says back blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri chose off to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as it's breaking down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually topical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressives are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes together with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nasuki can be a bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking like that about people. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Nasuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if this is a rare opportunity to hear, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club, right? light, 10 light, blah blah. It must be this one. Light understood. Second, fortune. I breathe. I'm breathing air in the present. Living is a path. The light flicking. I thicken back. Hold on. Before I exit the poem, turning that light on. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Even it wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since this is the first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easily to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. First off, really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only glanced over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem was only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more Solomon than putting it that way. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Kristoff. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room, and it was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It was as if everyone in the room was judging me more of my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica was writing something in her notebook. My eyes landed on Yuri and Isuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, staring at their respective poems. As they read it in a tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Isuki's eyebrows frowned in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiled sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Excuse me, let me drink something. Alright. So did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Mizuki dismissively returned to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is Cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have that try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Kristoff did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, but I appreciate the offer, but I have spent a long time establishing my writing style, so I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't. Yeah. And Kristoff liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Masuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested to try impressing our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kristoff appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh god. Fun times. Oh god. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a bigger size as soon as Kristoff started showing up. That line, I'm not gonna lie, that line is still fucking funny. It's the second time hearing it. Nasuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your... What the fuck? Taking out your own securities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Nasuki. Oh god, is someone gonna die? Me? Look who's talking, who wanna be edgy bitch. Oh shit. Edgy? Oh god, I feel like that knife's gonna come up again that she cut the ribbon with. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? You just saying that proves my point. Shit is going down. Most people learn to get over themselves after all they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think that counterbalances your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh shit! Whoa, be careful though. You might actually cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Oh, but Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Holy fuck. What the fuck is wrong with your head? All this adult language just came out of nowhere, and I like it. Yeah, go on. Let Kristoff hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Ah! Suddenly Urine turned towards me as if she noticed I was just standing here. Kristoff, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into nothing? Whoa. Highly first. Oh, I remember this situation. I'm gonna go on Yuri's side again. Shit. What did it even say? What? uh... I don't know. No, what the fuck? What in the fuck? That's creepy as shit. Hi. Hey Krissa, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have... they really shouldn't have gotten to... tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Nasuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri rocking back and forth in her desk with palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Nasuki. Or did. Kristoff, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. Yuri, it's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Nasuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, this meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take responsibility today. It kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Krista. That would just be, it would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. I really... What the fuck? Okay. Okay then. Fun! um... Sparkle flower, misfortune, marshmallow, fireflies. Shit. Sent heaven, skirt. Which will be peaceful, forgive. Welcome, CJ. This shit is getting fucked. Blessed clouds, lazy, bliss, nimble, daydream, excitement, intellectual, skipping, crimson, charm, brevity, disoriented, melody, romance, breathe, strawberry, fireworks, pain, cheeks, love, vacation, emo, light, embrace, waterfall, cry, kiss, explode, part, fate, dream, fantasy, fuck, anime, shame, childhood, adventure, heartbeat, universe, blanket, horror, because she read horror books and shit, beauty, eternity, philosophy, boom, ha, boom, boom, boom. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here the last couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Kristoff. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's curls still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Masuki reading her manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that's ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. It's not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you would consider it and apologize. You don't have to worry so much. Even though I've been here a couple days, I can tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it's our first time sharing a poem. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already noticed that there was no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I really didn't mean it. I know you really didn't mean it. Krista, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and I'm sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calm Mitsuki is dressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Mitsuki, about yesterday, I just want to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Okay. Boy. What? I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're just the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyways if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I'm always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. No, surprisingly, no death happened. Shit is just getting really fucking weird. And I don't know how to handle it per se. Yusuke turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry I'm super late, sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. No, I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was study hall, and to be honest, I just lost track. That makes no sense though. Wouldn't you have heard the bell ring at least? I must have not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I just been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Ah, well, thanks, Yuri. You should totally play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Krista. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referencing to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up that the three of us talked about. Besides, Mitsuki had already run off into the closet. Krista? Since your compliments put me in such a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyways. Okay, we can start now. Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? Sorry. My heart, it just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls out a copy of her book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if we make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, the kind that with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moved really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? I'll be right back. I might as well go with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be is in the nearest water fountain. Let's start heading down the hall. Ha ha! What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking air through their tea. CJ, I was about to say something, but you pretty much took the words out of my voice. Not my voice, my mouth. Shit. Is she dead? Is someone dying? Oh god, please not Yuri. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? This bitch is cutting herself. God damn it. No, Yuri, this is not the way to go. Okay. Oh my Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Well, I think the Flash just saved us from an awkward encounter. But she's back, apparently. I'm not gonna question it. Hits the bell button. That's pretty much what just fucking happened. Somebody hit the bell button in reverse time. Like, that's legit what just happened. I'm back. Thanks for waiting so patiently. Your thoughts, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. There he sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. I don't know what to think. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any lists for when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Huh. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she started humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you notice. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. God damn it! You're supposed to be the bae, but you goddamn cutting yourself, and you're trying to force yourself to be happy. That's not what you do. You gotta talk to people. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Kristoff. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Kristoff, I have another request. You mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Wonder why that is. Mostly because of my titties. I'm just... She's gonna kill herself with a keyblade. God damn it, CJ. My... It's alright, we know why. Your posture, right? It's all about that posture. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall with teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same page reading position as last time, each holding the book, half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer together. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to be focused on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand. That's not holding the book, and I end up positioning that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about not accidentally touching her chest. Boy. Boy. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intent reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Thanks. That's okay. I don't want any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Even though the game has taken a complete right turn, the art is so goddamn good still. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri already totally forced on reading again. I take a chocolate piece and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't just stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly changes, suddenly breaks. Did that just... Yuri looks at me like she needed to confirm what just happened. Krista? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Oh, fuck. The music stopped. I can't. Krista? Oh, fuck, what's gonna happen? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Krista? My heart. Oh, fuck, what's happening? I don't like the feeling of... Oh, fuck, that just gave me chills the way the light just turned. My heart won't stop pounding, Krista. I can't calm down. Is she gonna have a heart attack or something? I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Krista? Yuri presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Oh, fuck, what's happening? I don't like this. CJ, push the bell button again. I need it. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Her eyes. I can't make it stop. Even it even makes me not want to read. It makes I just want to look at you. That's fine. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that is very unsettling to the point where I have to look away. What the fuck? Haha. Yeah. Can you not do that? I don't... Please? Back up just a little bit? Okay. So... What the fuck was that? What? Excuse me? That's a no-no. No. Yeah, Monica. Um, it's about time to share poems. I don't know if I feel comfortable enough to share poems right now. What the fuck? uh, see, in this situation, I would technically not go to Yuri first after what the fuck just happened. But I'm kind of intrigued at the same time to see what happens if I go to her first, because what in the entire fuck was that bullshit? I've been waiting for this. She sounds like a crazy, overly attached girlfriend now. I don't know how to feel about it at all. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at your post with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Krissa, this might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job at explaining. I really want to try giving you the more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. Yuri. You need to calm down a little bit. See, it was adorable before all this extra shit you just started doing. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Krissa. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart just pounds holding it. Haha. You want to write a poem? I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Krissa? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem, too. Okay? Yuri probably buys razor blades from Hot Topic. You know, at this point, I would not disagree with that. It would actually make a lot of sense considering the shit that we've seen on this day. And I hope you guys are reading this because what the fuck? Written in blood and a prayer. What the fuck? Really, Washer? You're gonna turn on now and scare me and shit? Sorry if you guys hear that, but fuck. Alright, fuck it, we're moving on. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been really apprehensive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. that is a pen filling out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. In. You know what she's really reminding me of now? She's like completely turned into a yandere. She is the yandere girl, and I'm gonna be the senpai that's gonna end up dying because of this crazy bitch. Let me stop, because what the fuck is happening? I don't know script. True? I don't either. I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Haha. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. What in the fuck? Okay, come on, Natsuki. You're the only normal-ish girl next to Monica in here that I have left. Huh. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting some effort in. That's good. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from anyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been like spending some time with her or whatever, but you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. Everybody want the D. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. God damn it. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get any better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Maybe I got it. You know what? Spiders. I really got it. Let's go. Yeah, this is the same poem at least. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject in this poem isn't an ignorant jerk. Everyone has the same kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of, if people find out, they'll make fun of you for it or think less of you. What the fuck? That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people just really need to learn that not to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. But there's literally only two other girls. So you technically named them off anyways, because... Never fucking mind. Fuck poetry. CJ? Facts. That's just facts. It's kind of ironic that even in my place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. I guess thanks, but it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri so much more, Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. I write poetry, nibbas. Who should I show my poem next? The only girl left, Monica. Please be normal, so. Hey, what's good, Monica? First off, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. I think it's kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Oh, you think? Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. Cause you're an edgelord. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket. Wow, Monica, you're just straight up blunt with that shit. Goddamn. I mean, good to know, but shit. That's kind of something personal. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day. Like she has a collection or something. We know this. She does have a knife collection, and oh fuck. That just makes so much worse to think about now that I know she has a knife collection. Oh yeah, Toshi, you missed that scene. CJ could explain it to you, but it pretty much explains itself. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Then do weed. That's probably not the right fucking answer at all, but why do it just because it... No. Might even be like a sexual... Okay, what the fuck? What? Monica, stop talking. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. Nigga, what? Me? Bitch, what? I'm just being nice. She got me a book. She wanted chocolate, so I gave her chocolate. Okay? I'm not saying it's not your fault, though. Okay, sorry, I should have read that. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. No, that'll make it worse, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm talking to you guys in chat. Wouldn't it make it worse if I just all of a sudden distance myself from fucking Yuri? Or would it be worse if I, like, stick closer like I've been... I don't know what the fucking answer to this is. What? What? While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little time. I think, you know what I think? I think Monica's just fucking jealous. I think I found the thing. You see that shit? Don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Monica, you're jealous. Even though Yuri is kind of scaring me right now, I think you're jealous. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head and know how to treat club members. Monica, this is fucked up that you're doing this kind of like back talk behind Yuri's back. What the fuck kind of president of the club are you? CJ, are you hearing this shit? She is legit talking shit about someone she obviously know has a problem and wanting me to leave that person with the problem alone to spend more person with the person that doesn't have a problem, aka her. What the fuck kind of shit is this? This is fucked up. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? No, I'm actually kind of a little bit pissed off at you from what you just been saying. Bitch, what? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. She wants the dick! Save me. The colors, they won't. Brighten. Beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing red. Kappa! What the fuck? The fucking washer turned on, so I'm sorry if you guys hear that. Hold on, let me turn my microphone in a second. My bad. I'm sorry if it's loud and obnoxious, but I'm trying to get through this last day because I was going to plan to end it after this anyway. The noise, it won't stop. I will. I got my food waiting and everything, so I'm going to finish this day real quick. Noises, it won't stop. Sun, constant, tangent. It's like knife flame, butter up, rays. Cool, you crazy bitch. Okay, I didn't mean to call you a crazy bitch. I'm sorry. I totally take that back. Sorry. I know it's kind of abstract, but I'm just well, never mind. There's no point in explaining it. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes if you find yourself facing a difficult decision, when that happens, don't forget to save your game. Do I want to save it right now though? Fuck it, I'll save it, why not? Because I haven't saved it yet. Save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help. What the fuck? What the fuck? I wanted to end this day, but it's getting weirder. Alright, I'm sorry if you guys hear the washer in the background, but I'm gonna turn it up for the last bit. Sorry, I didn't want the washer in the background to like make noise and shit, but what the fuck? I wanted to end this day, but now it's getting weird again. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go in. Tell me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You haven't unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Of course. Why the fuck not? Because these are terrifying. And wait. What does this say? Oh god. I don't know what the fuck this says. I'm sorry. Shit. I'm not a detective. What the fuck? What happened to my mouse? No, that's not okay. That's fucking Sayori. I don't like that. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Okay, my mouse changed back. We have something I need to go over so everyone can sit in front of the room. What's this about the festival? Oh yeah, the festival is happening. I forgot that's a thing. Well, sort of. Why do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we put together. It's not like we can put anything together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparation. Don't worry so much. Joseph, oh my goodness. We're gonna keep it simple this time, okay? Look, I know everyone's a little more lively ever since Kristoff joined, and we started with some of the club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still have only 4 members, and the festivals are our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members just mean and even get noisier and more difficult to manage. Nasuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. I don't want you to share your passion with... don't you want to share your passion with as much people as you can? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get through the rest of this day. No lie though. Monika's thirsty. Yuri is beyond the thirst chart. Sayori, God rest her soul, was thirsty too. In a different kind of sad way. So far, the only one that isn't is fucking, what's her name? Fucking, I forgot her name. Nasuki. Shit, my bad. My bad, Nasuki. The lecture club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can do anywhere else. Should I be at a place so intimate that I could never want to leave? Oh boy, that sounds nice and not creepy at all. I know how you feel that way. Yeah, I know. I know how you feel that way too. What? I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. That isn't even that's something small. Right, Krista? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Kristoff to agree with something just because he doesn't know how to do anything or say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here join the club other people in mind? Yuri never talked until Kristoff joined. Oh, fuck, what's gonna happen? I wanted this to be a simple ending to a day. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Kristoff isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Hey, the washer stopped. Sorry, but it's not really interested in finding new members. So, the rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider your options for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Nasuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Kristoff want more members too. Right? Oh god. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Nasuki's right, isn't she? This club, there's nothing more than a place few people hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Kristoff, why did you even join this club? Were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really anything I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice to join. Not to join. Monika sat down and stares at her desk. What's the point of this anyway? What if I start this club with starting this club was a mistake? Now have you done it, Nasuki? What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in this club. You don't understand it at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. And there's a problem with the club being that for me. There aren't there aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Krista. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If we wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a bit of time, things were nice. Isuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Isuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. What up, Yuri? It's bad. Yeah, it's bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on a festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh my god, that kind of scared the fuck out of me, I'm not gonna lie. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Okay. Yuri, chill. I mean, I like how nice and quiet this club is right now. I'm just happy you're here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to be ignoring responsibilities like that. What the fuck? Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Yuri, what the fuck? This is not cool. What the fuck? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make a decision that's right for the club. I want to go home. What about you, Christoph? I want to go home. I want to go home. What do you get out of this club? I repeat the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide. Can't get anywhere else. And I think of how many members, but rather the quality of each number, and what we'll end up making of the literature club, because it's a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities. Her eye is fucking bleeding. My bad. Let me continue. Contributes to their own qualities in a special way. Each challenge in members is the identity of the club as a whole to change too. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, her eye stopped bleeding. Well, maybe we can talk about it. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri? Yeah? I don't know how things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to be you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything that helps to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. Look forward to it. Shall we go, Kristoff? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat with Kristoff before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all. They're important to me as president. He looks a little troubled, but doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. You can tell she's a little salty about me staying here with her. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri in the classroom. Phew! Things have been a little hectic lately, have they? First off, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. You need to chill out with that, Monica. I see the fucking static. I feel like it's kind of my responsibility as the president. And I really do care about you, you know? CJ, we driving all the bitches crazy. What's happening? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with with how mean Misuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people in here. You know what I mean? It's weird because in all of this time we've been here together, I've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess technically it's only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean anything weird, but here's some things I'm hoping got it with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why, what the fuck is happening? And that's where I shall save this part. I'm hungry. I need to go eat. I feel like we put a decent amount of time in today. Shit got fucking weird fast. What the fuck? Because the past two streams were like, I know Fusa kept telling me the real game starts soon. And then at the end of the last stream, he's like, the game starts now. Now we're here in this stream. The game has definitely started, and what the fuck? But yo, this game, I'm kind of getting into it more than I thought I would. Not like it, but it has like a disturbing aspect. This is why I wished I played it during Halloween. Yo, that would have been a crazy ass game for Halloween. But I'm gonna end this one here. I don't know when I'll stream again. I've been streaming a lot these past couple days because, you know, it's the fucking weekend. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream, video, whatever. Because I'm definitely gonna upload these on YouTube at some point. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you had a good time in the stream. Seeing you all here. Dope. I know that you there, CJ. I know Toshi's there, but he's just lurking. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next whatever. Later.